Alright, welcome to Velocidrone combat training. In this tutorial we're going to run you through all the weaponry and how I like to use it. We're going to run you through the weapons, all the power-ups available, and we're going to give you a brief introduction to some of the game modes. First weapon we're going to talk about, first power-up, is going to be the random power-up. It's going to be a floating question mark rotating inside a white circle. This one's going to be the most common one you're going to see on all the maps. So what it's going to do is going to give you a random power-up. We don't know what it's going to be until we fly through it. As you can see here, it just gave me a Pyro shot weapon. So why don't we start off with talking about the Pyro shot as a weapon on the Dominator drone. Pyro shot's a very common weapon, and it's also very effective at the same time. What this weapon's going to do is it's going to give you 20 rounds. You can see the 20 on the left of the screen, and it's going to be a 2-shot kill. So you can see in the top right of the screen, that's the enemy's view. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot this drone real quick with the Pyro shot once. See that hit marker, and you can also see that the drone is smoking. So what that did is it gave the drone 100% damage. The drone on the top right, the enemy drone's got 100% damage. It's also going to give them a trail of smoke, making them easier to spot. Then one more time. And that's going to kill them. You see that feed on the left with the skull? That means you got the kill shot. So that's Pyro shot. Now the fire rate on Pyro shot is very high, so what I like to do is with my fire switch, my top left switch, is I'll just leave it open. So I'm going to flip it down and fly around and try to attack the enemy. Very effective kill at range and also close up. Next weapon we're going to talk about is the ice shot. Ice shot, my favorite weapon of choice. This weapon is a one-hit kill. There's two weapons that are one-hit kill. Homing missile there, and also the ice shot. Ice shot's going to be that ice symbol on the left-hand side of your screen, showing you the 10 rounds. Now, the way that this weapon is balanced is that it has a slower fire rate, so we'll just leave it open on the fire. Fire rate's about half that of the Pyro shot, but this is a one-hit kill. So what I like to do with ice shot is to do a quick flick with the fire switch and then close it up and save my ammo to try to preserve it. See, I just flicked it and then turned it off. Save ammo. This weapon is a little more rare than the other two common weapons. And as I said, it's a very effective kill. So I'll flick it, flick, 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 flick. There you go. You really don't want to leave ice shot open-ended with your fire switch, because then you're going to burn through it. And it's also, with the fire rate, makes it harder to track your enemy and pre-fire them, because you do have to lead your enemies. Obviously we're flying quads here at high speeds, so you got to give them a little bit of a lead. So that's why I like to flick it when they're in my sights and then turn it off, otherwise it becomes very difficult to hit them. Next weapon we're going to talk about is the bolt shot. Lightning bolt. What this one's going to do is have the same fire rate as the Pyro shot, 20 rounds, and it's going to be a 2-hit kill as well. So I'm going to show you what's going to happen to this enemy drone here. I hit him once, and if you can see in the top right of their screen, it shows that they have a red lightning bolt on their battery monitor. So that's going to cut their battery drastically, making them very slow and easy to kill. So if, let's say you're chasing someone long range, they're far away, they're trying to get to like some cover under this, let's say through this tunnel here, you want to hit them, as they enter, try to hit them from range, flare open, and then when they get in here you can catch up to them and go for the kill shot with the second shot. So bolt shot, very fun, very effective, and capture the flag.
Triple kill.
And as I said before, it's the same fire rate as the Pyro shot, so that's just open trigger, unload the clip. Next up, we've got the homing missile here. That's the purple missile. This is a one-hit kill, very dangerous from long range. A little bit trickier to use from close range, so you really got to be kind of flying head-on towards your enemy. So I'm just going to try to see if we can go around the corner here. Come over here and then we'll just fire the homing missile. See that it tried to go straight for the enemy and it hit the bus. So let's say someone's chasing you with a homing missile, try to get to cover, and that'll keep you protected. So let's try that again here and try to get a hit on the enemy drone on the start block. There we go. So very fun weapon to use, super effective. So that's the homing missile. Next up, we've got the signal jam. Signal jam is this red one with the triangle. This one is very effective as well. I'm going to trigger it. As you can see, the enemy drone is going to go to static. That's going to allow me to shoot them. A two-shot kill with the bolt shot. So once you equip and fire the signal jam, it's going to equip you with bolt shot. So it's a kind of a double weapon. It's going to give you the signal jam, which causes static on the enemy drone, and it's also going to give you bolt shot. So it looks like we got another player in here. So go bye-bye Kenny. Next up, we've got the Thunder Wave. So Thunder Wave, what this is going to do is it's going to, I'm going to fire it close to the enemy within 20 meters. It's going to do 1 damage to them, and then make them a 1-hit kill. Alright, so that's going to also equip bolt shot, just like these signal jams. So Thunder Wave, signal jam, very powerful, very rare items that you basically trigger, and it does some sort of effect to the enemy, and then allows you to use bolt shot. So that's the Thunder Wave. So that's going to have a 20-meter hit radius. So let's say I'm flying near Kenny, I see him. I'm going to trigger the Thunder Wave. That's going to do 1 damage to them. So if they have shield, let's say, I'm going to take out the shield, and then it'll make them a 1-hit kill. So let's talk about shields here. So shields, pick it up. That's going to give me 1-shot protection. So let's say I'm getting chased by Kenrick. He shoots me once with bolt shot or ice shot or pyro shot. It's going to take off the shield, but I'm going to stay alive. So shields are very powerful, rare items that are highly sought after. You'll see a lot of maps where pilots are fighting over these shield spawns. Spawn rate on these items also varies based on their power. So these 3 weapons here can have the same spawn time. Homing missile is going to have a longer spawn time, as well as the Thunder Wave and the signal jam. And the shields are also going to have a longer spawn time. So those are all the weapons, and hopefully you guys learned a couple things here just to get you started with combat. In the later tutorials, we'll go into kind of some strategy on how to use these, and kind of some tips and tricks on how to become a more accurate gunner with the Dominator drone.